What's up, YouTube people? Sorry I've been away, been busy. If you see my videos on YouTube, you already know the drill. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button, and leave a comment down below. And let's get into it. So I think everybody knows the news about the Selena. The Selena Houston Astrodome concerts that are coming out this year, the 1993-1994 Houston Astrodome. Excuse me. Her brother did an interview on a radio station. No, what a guy saying there's gonna be two more DVDs coming out sometime this year after the Astrodome one, and we don't know the name, but there's gonna be 4 concerts that are coming out. The 2 Astrodome ones, I believe, and the 2 Houston Astrodomes, and there's gonna be 2 other major concerts he said they're coming out. Nobody has not seen yet, so we have to wait and see which one they are. I'm hoping it's Monterrey, Mexico, 1994, Furia Monterrey. We're not sure yet, or El Paso, which people are saying that's not coming on DVD because of the quality. We don't know yet what they are. So that's what's going on. That's coming out. The series has got postponed until next year because of this virus. Also, I'm sorry, I had to get a drink. Then there's next Thursday on the award show, they're doing a thing for her with Natty, Natasha, and 4 other females with her brother, and I think her family's gonna be there for her. That's also coming on TV on the award show for 25 years. And from what I know, there's gonna be a lot of stuff. It's gonna be a Selena year this year. I seen on Forever 21. I'm not gonna lie. So on Forever 21, I go in the store to check for new merchandise of her shirts. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry. They got 2 new shirts that just came out. The first one came out was a white tee, which almost like a crop, but it's like cut at the bottom, but it covers the stomach. It's a picture with Selena from 1995, and the picture's black and white. It's a white t-shirt, but it's a big square picture of her in 1995 wearing the outfit from Laredo, Texas on January 1st of the concert she had did at the Laredo Civic Center with a silver shirt with a black bar and pants when she was performing, and it says Amor Prohibido on it. I went to Forever 21 yesterday with my boyfriend. Well, my boyfriend 7 years, but now like we and him been together for like 7 years. It's like we're fiancés. 7 years straight, me and my man been together for 7 years. So we went there to go look for it. It's sold out. It literally sold out. There was none left. I was mad. Then there was another shirt that came out. It was a black shirt with her pose, with a black outfit, the black bra and everything, with her hands up like this with flowers. And it says Selena Come Floyd. That shirt also sold out. So they were sold. Those two shirts have sold out in maybe matter of days or weeks. That just came out. It was gone. So then me and my man, we went to Spencer's in the Hoyt Mall. Because where I live, in my state, in Massachusetts, we go to Hoyt Mall. We have like malls around here. We even have Hampshire Mall, which doesn't have a lot of stores, which is like a dead mall. Eastfield Mall is a dead mall. Hardly anybody goes there. Hoyt Mall is the more popular mall because it has a lot more stores and more everything. So then they didn't have the white shirt that I was looking for my friend, because his birthday was just not that long ago. It was just last week. So I'm holding off on getting him a Selena shirt for his birthday. So me and my boyfriend are pitching in, getting him a birthday present with Selena. And we're like, okay. So we went to Spencer's to look for a shirt that he wanted that I have. It's a white shirt with a big picture with her name in purple. That shirt was already sold out too. So they only had the yellow one that I have from Hot Topic and the two black ones that I got from Spencer's. So I told him what they had left in Spencer's, and that was it. And then he was like, okay. So now my next option is to order one online from Amazon, which I'm going to probably doing because I'm going to have to go on Amazon and order one. And then Walmart has some online, and then you go in the store, they'll have it in the store. Just on Walmart, I just saw, and it so we went on a Hot Topic. They have the 3 shirts that I got, like, mostly. The very first shirt I got from Hot Topic was the very first one that came out where her name was. It's like the black picture of hand. It says I'm on Puerto Rico. That was my very first shirt that I got of her. My very first one that came out in Hot Topic. My very first one. And I got my very first tank top there with her too. My first tank top with her, my first shirts there, everything. So that's when I start getting all the shirts. I start collecting them. You know, I wear them and everything. Then all the stores that have them, I went to all the different stores and got all different. But all the ones I have, like, same pictures and everything, but it's different ways how they have her name. So it doesn't bother me. The ones I have are like different. Like, I got pictures with the 1994 Houston Astrodome. That's like okay, because the Astrodome 94 concert's coming out. I bought those shirts. I have it in black t-shirts. I have it in a white shirt. I have it on the freaking blanket, for God's sakes. I got 3 blankets already of her. 3 blankets. And I have CDs, and I got the Vento with the poster. So I want to see if I can try to get my whiteboard up that I just bought yesterday, hang up, and I can hang my poster on it, which I have magnets, so it would hold the poster up. I can put 1 magnet on top, and then 2 on the bottom, so it will stay. Perfect. So, me and my man were at the mall yesterday, walking around. So we went to FYE. So they didn't say nothing about the food or nothing. Only Hot Topic because you can't have no food, no drinks in there because of the virus going around. Understandable. So I walked down one of the CD aisles where it said heavy metal, rap, reggaeton, everything. I come across the original CD right here that came out 4 months after her death. 4 months after her death in 1995. This is the original one that had came out, not remastered. This was, if you notice, it says used. Because somebody returned it, so I guess they didn't want it, so somebody's returning it. I took it. I had just took this CD yesterday, and it's the original. I had looked in the song lyric books. Order form, picture the shirts from 1995 on this CD. The first original CD right here in my hands. I have the original CD right here in my hands. And I have the original 1992 Entre Mi Mundo CD from Walmart for $5. Now, how common and rare is this now that people are coming back and bringing all her original stuff back to the stores and everything and reselling it? This is why I'm so happy that I got this. This is from 95, 4 months after her death. This was the last CD. Last one. But her fans, new generation, pushed her music up, out. So she blew everybody off the record label. Like, she blew all the other female artists out. Like, she blew Madonna off. She blew everybody out her way, and she's the first one ever to do so. She's the one who had more songs. She wouldn't be better than Madonna. She wouldn't be better than everybody. I will say it for certainty. This is the reason why she's the reason why till today. Fashion icon still. Fashion icon, music icon, the legend forever. No one cannot replace her. No one cannot touch her. No one cannot even touch her. You know, she's gone. Physically. She's physically gone, but nobody cannot touch her physically because she's with him upstairs with my father and my grandma and my grandfather. She's up there. Nobody can't touch her. Like, she's numero uno of us. Like, numero uno, because we're the ones pushing the legacy of her, going the Walk of Fame that got her everything. And the Ashes Dome is coming out of 93 and 94. I'm happy those are coming out. I can have all three of them. I had the 1995 one, so I can have 93 and 94, and I got 95 come. I have 95. We don't know what the two other major concerts are going to be coming out on DVD are going to be. But I know Walmart has a Techno Cumbia shirt, and then they have a white one. I saw on Facebook a white one, and it's a long t-shirt because you know you're getting close to the fall and everything, and you know it's gonna start getting cooler out. It's not gonna be as hot anymore, and temperature's gonna start dropping. You know, right now it's still hot, but we're not there yet. Then excuse me, I'm sorry. Now they got a white shirt. It's long sleeves because you know winter's coming, fall, winter's coming. You know all this, and I can tell you right now, I saw this shirt on my Facebook, but I'm hoping it's gonna be over here in my Walmart in Chicopee. If they will have it, I want to get it so bad. I do want to get this shirt. It says, "The impossible is possible" with different pictures. It's like a big picture. It's a square picture with flowers around it with different. There's like maybe 6, 7, 8 different pictures of her faces and outfits. And it's like, you can't even count how many pictures of her on this shirt. Like, you can't even count. Like, I really have to sit there and count, like, how many different pictures there are. There's one with the glass vest. There's one where it's from different outfits she's wearing. I mean, this one is different. Now, like, I'm trying, looking for, because I'm hoping these stores are coming out with new ones. Like, I'm hoping that Toppy's gonna come out with more brand new ones. They got the Tenokumi, but I did not see it in the store, so I'm gonna have to order online. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here, because everything is going crazy. Because now my state just went back. My state has gone downhill. Because just see, my governor, I know this has nothing to do with her, but I'm just coming out with save the virus, because this gets me mad. Excuse me. So the governor came out and said just in my state, he is not opening the economy in Massachusetts, and definitely because we're having a low number of spikes in Massachusetts. There's been numbers out in the Cape, what numbers going up high. There was a little outbreak over here in Bay State Hospital in Springfield, where a nurse went to a hotspot down south, caught it while she's on vacation, and then she did not, because over here they tell you got self-quarantine for 14 days. She didn't self-quarantine for 14 days. She didn't know she had it. She went to work, infected 13 nurses and a lot of patients. And they were not in a non-COVID floor of the hospital. So that was an issue. Now we have 28 patients in the hospital tested positive for it. So now we don't know if it's bad or not. So we're supposed to be in the second part of phase 3 of opening up Massachusetts. But excuse me, I didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry. So now, people are having all these parties, like high school graduations, yes, because we already know high schools are graduated of 2020. Because now you got the class of 2021 graduating next year. We don't know how that's going to pan out because of this damn virus. Now, people are having graduation parties, birthday parties, family over. Like, over here, you're supposed to only have 100 people outside in your backyard, 6 feet apart, minimum. Like, everybody's got to be 6 feet apart. But apparently, over here in Massachusetts, it's like, oh, we don't have to be 6 feet apart. We don't have to wear a mask, blah, blah, blah. So, they're not listening to the governor. And the governor came out, issued a thing, and it's on my Facebook. It's all over my news. If people around here in Massachusetts, you hear this, you see this. I know people across the United States probably heard it on their news from their station. And then they probably got from Boston station and they put it on their TV news. And they saw what happened over here where our governor, what he was saying, and you guys probably heard it. Now, he just dropped a number of people. And I'm dead serious. And it came out. You can only have, he just came out over here and told us, if we want to have like a gathering or whatever at your own private residence, meaning your own house and whatever on your own private property, he is now putting an ordinance in or a thing in where state and local cops have jurisdiction, come in and enforce the rules of this now and whatnot, saying the facts of, look, if this, like, it's not even your private residence, it's also like public places or whatever. If your private residence has extend over 50 people outside, it was first at 100 people outside minimum. That was fine. But when Baker started getting all these things saying, oh, people like, oh, we don't care, we're getting too comfortable, you don't have to wear a mask. And look what happened. Nobody didn't care. It just started going back up. I wear my mask. I come in my house. I wash my hands. I'm okay. I'm all set. And excuse me. He comes back saying this quote. He has now given the police the power to start going around our neighborhoods over here in Massachusetts, throughout the whole state of Massachusetts, everywhere, checking our houses, saying, look, okay, make sure you don't have 50 people. You're supposed to only have like, inside your house is only 25 people minimum inside. He went from 100 people down to 50 people outside your house on your own private residence. And then if somebody calls the police on you, and then they see you have more than 50 people, then the cops gonna come in, and then they're gonna break up the party. They're gonna ask the people to leave, and then this is crazy over here in Massachusetts. If I had my computer, I would read it. Okay, I would read this right now and keep you on Facebook recording live. This is serious. The governor of Massachusetts is not taking nothing. These people here who do not give a rat's ass about this virus, who seem to be relaxed. Oh, well, I don't have to wear my mask. I don't have to stay 6 feet apart and everything. And this is what's happening. And now we can't even go into step of phase 3 and into phase 4 to open indefinitely until we figure out a solution, because Baker Ray says so. So now that's going to hurt us even more. So now these idiots down in DC, and you know what I mean by these idiots, I mean is Democrats and freaking Republicans. That cannot. They were already having talks last week about the Republicans' bill. Okay? Quote unquote. The only thing they seem to agree on is the stimulus checks, which is understandable. We're all struggling here. Now, Massachusetts just went back into a lockdown because we're struggling and people are not following the damn freaking rules over here, which is bullshit, and it's pissing me the hell off. And they're like, oh, we don't extend the unemployment benefit at $600. We want to drop it down from $600 to $200. And Democrats are like, no, we're not playing that little game. Or you want to drop it down to you what you want. We're not going for it. Nancy Pelosi and Chuck whatever New York said, no, $600. It was like this all last week. It was like this from when they came back from their 4th of July recess. So they were going at it since their July recess came back, which was called maybe a week and a half ago, maybe, because it's the 7th. Okay, so it's gonna be the 8th. So it's like a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks. They're like, okay, $1,200. Okay, they both agree on that. That's a plus. Okay, they agreed to it. But it was like, they can't agree on people losing their jobs. People going to start getting evicted. There's going to be a lot of evictions. A lot of people going to be living in the streets. So what are you going to do? They kept negotiating up until yesterday. And they got nowhere yesterday. Guess what the Republicans did yesterday? They had the fucking cojones. I mean the fucking cojones, okay? What? They were on the whole entire summer vacation of August up until September. But they went home with instructions just to be ready to agree on stuff on their bill with Democrats. Then Nancy offered a $2 trillion deal for the package. What happened? White House refused. rejected it. How you gonna reject $2 million when they're offering you $2 trillion to help out, and yet you don't want to? And the guy who came with the bill was Mitch McConnell. And then now everybody's coming at Mitch McConnell saying, you're the one who came up with the bill, and you're the one who's supposed to be supporting. Why were you not in the in negotiations? Why were you sitting out when you're the one who came up with the bill? He's the one who came up with the bill. He came up with the bill. They wanted... He was like, they were like, where was he? Oh, he wanted to be out, sit on the sidelines because he didn't want to be a part of it. Ouch. Hold on, please. Down there. He didn't want to be a part of it. Because they say that the White House staff people and everybody else said that they knew he was going to see this coming. They were going to go 1 trillion. And they're like, Democrats are like, whoa. 1 trillion is not enough. And now, schools over here in Massachusetts, Springfield Public Schools are going remotely this year because they're not doing no in school in public. South Hadley, where I live, is going remotely. If someone else going remotely, I go in public schools are going remotely. The only schools that are going hybrid is Granby and I forget what other schools. Parents, because we're taking surveys out here, we're saying, I'm not putting my kid in a school with this virus and then having them coming home sick and then I have to take them to the doctor and find out they have it. And then now Trump was saying, oh, if kids cannot get into school, the money for them that's supposed to go to school, the parents will get the funding for that. When you can use that funding money for first responders, okay, first responders, I'm going to call Trump on this one, and I will call him out. Trump, and I'm going to call Mitch McConnell and everything, I'm going to call Republicans out, and you want to blame the Democrats, okay? You want to blame the Democrats, okay? But it's not the Democrats' fault. They offered... I'm going to come at Trump and McConnell right now in this video, and I mean I'm going to come at them hard. I'm going to come at them really fucking hard right now. These two motherfuckers, okay? Now schools are not opening over here because parents are right now fearful of putting their kids in school because of the virus. They're fearful the kids are going to catch it, and then they got to bring their kids to the freaking doctor, and then, oh, your kid has it, and now they can't be in school. So, Mitch McConnell, why was your people being nice to negotiate? Oh, you guys just want to sit around on your asses and play this wait and see game when numbers are staggering up and coronavirus test positive up and people are dying because your people want to take a wait and see game and take your son vacation. That's a wrong right there in your part. That's a goddamn wrong in their part. I mean, a wrong. You want to come in here and play Democrat, blaming here Democrats and Trump too? I'm like, Trump, look at you. You want to come in, accuse the Democrats, oh, they're holding up this money. No. You're a fucking goddamn dictator of the fucking country, like Adolf Hitler. And I'll come out and push you as Adolf Hitler. Or you want to push the election back, but yet you want to put kids in school in the fall. UMass Amherst College are not putting those college kids in the schools, in the colleges this year, or in their campuses because they're doing it remotely too. Now they're going to lose billions of dollars because all the foreign kids are going to go back to their country because of their visas. They were here on student visas, but they were not here on a permanent visa to live over here. So now all the Amherst is going to lose billions. UMass is going to lose billions because those are rich colleges. So that's a whole other big issue. So if these two who got the blame for themselves is McConnell and Trump. These are the reasons why I don't vote for the fucking Republicans. This is the reason why I'm on the Democrat side, because they offered Mitch McConnell $2 trillion, but yet your people were like, no, and Trump was like, no, I don't want the $2 trillion. But yet Trump wants to extend the unemployment benefit. Yes, I understand, because there's a lot of people out here jobless now. Evictions, you're going to have a lot of people living on the streets. That's going to be a whole different ball game right there. A whole different ball game right there. Student loan forgiveness until further notice, blah 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 with that. Then he wants to do a payroll tax cut, which is going to take 7% of people's work money. Right there, that is complete bullshit. And then he's got to do something on Social Security and Medicare. I have those. And that's going to fucking affect me. That's going to affect me. I mean, me big time. And now I'm very pissed off. And then they're like, well, what about the stimulus check? Oh, I'm not going to do that because that's for them to figure, for the Republicans and Democrats to figure out. He like that's going to be on hold until they come to an agreement on something on the bill. And now, these two idiots, I hope they get Trump out, and I hope they get Mitch McConnell, because Mitch McConnell's wife is the secretary of the DOT in Tennessee. Okay, she's a secretary. She's a high up. She's like the secretary. She works for somebody under the big. She works under the big boss because she's a secretary. So she works under the big boss of them. Come to find out, there was a video on YouTube, and it went viral on YouTube, and I saw it and I was watching it. His wife, he got a PP, that loan. Okay, the loan they were going out for because of the business that were closed and suffering hard, and they were gonna start closing down because of the coronavirus. He was like, "Oh, I need a loan for $330,000. Motherfucker, you're a fucking goddamn congressman of Tennessee, and you're fucking rich, sitting in the Congress, making fucking money off your ass, and being a lawmaker. Okay, you're a lawmaker, and you're making money in Capitol Hill, and yet you're corrupting us because you want your wife to have $330,000. Oh, because we don't have this for our family." Mind you, Trump's friends got caught. Dr. Phil got caught because he wanted a loan because of something where he got busted. All Trump's friends who had loans, which he did on the table illegally as president, that should be looked at. Like, Democrats, you should look at all these private loans that they were talking about, those pay protection loan programs that was in the law. Look at Trump and look at Mitch McConnell, because you got two little con artists in your office here fucking us over. This is the reason why they should be out. They need to be out because they're fucking us over, and this is the reason why we're all getting screwed, because this is the reason why now us Americans are coming back at their asses. Okay, coming right back at them. But now, the bill, they got nowhere. So yesterday, the Republicans won their vacation all up until September, because this is a fucking presidential election year, and all the Democrats and all these Republicans are up for election. Some of them are not even gonna do it. There's right people in talk saying people who vote like down Tennessee are saying we're not voting for Mitch McConnell because we know what kind of person he is. We know he's a corrupt politician because he's screwing us people over throughout the whole United States, and he only cares about himself. And they're gonna have it, where you fucking here? He's gotta be like 80-something years old, 70 or 80-something years old. He needs to get the hell out. He needs to retire now. He has a lot of money. We don't know he has a lot of money, and he just wants to fuck with us. Because when I put this video on YouTube, I mean, yes, one part is gonna be about Selena and everything, but then the other part is gonna be about this whole stimulus shit. I'm gonna make sure fucking people see shit when I'm talking about Now, Mayor of Holyoke, Mayor Alex Morse. Here he comes. I just seen a commercial on TV last night. And I should have fucking recorded it and I should have fucking put it on Facebook. Okay, I should have fucking put it on Facebook and fucking made it go viral on Facebook about him. He's running against Congressman out here, Richard Neal, because he's saying Richard Neal is another fucking corrupt politician because of these companies that are for him and Trump that pay them money to be blah blah blah. Now, yes, all this police brutality going on, all this police reform bullshit going on, yes, we all know. Just not that long ago, he remained silent. No police reform, no action was taken, no all this for Hoyok police. Hoyok police beat a 12-year-old boy. And he stayed silent and he did no investigation, no nothing into it. Because what happened? Somebody must have paid him on the table and not to say, pay Alex Morse on the table not to say anything. Now, a couple years ago, mind you, I think it was like a few years ago, his brother got pulled over out here in Holyoke because he was driving a city car back to Alex Morse's house, drunk. What happened? Alex Morse calls his own brother saying, "Oh, I got pulled by the cop. I'm drunk." Da 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 da. What did Alex Morse do? He told cop, "Don't arrest my brother. I'll come and take him home from the city car." The city car he was driving in was $45,000. Okay, they said the car was $45,000. Why was his brother driving a car that belongs to the city for $45,000 drunk? When Alex Morse is the mayor. We can put the facts together and put the math together. Alex Morse comes out and says he's gay. Then there's speculation. I heard there's rumors going around of Alex Morse in the office. We all know how politicians are. "Oh, I'm married, da 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 da. My wife ain't gonna find out if I fucked you or not, da 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 da." And you know how it is because you know politicians like to lie, say, "Oh, I'm not this." Now, there was rumors went around about him in Holyoke in his office with females that work for him. He'll take them in his office behind closed doors and bang them. He'll say, "Well, I'll buy you new clothes. I'll buy you this. I'll buy you that." Because he'll be fucking them like, "Oh, I'm gay and everything." How the fuck you gay and then you going around banging your female workers that work for the city? But the one I saw saying that commercial with him, he remained silent. No police reform, no investigation into the Holyoke police being a 12-year-old boy, and the parents are suing the city and him. Yes, I am on that parent's side because you have a right to sue the man because he's in the wrong. And yet, "Oh, I'm doing a commercial of opioids because my brother OD'd and died on, and I went against Congress." Neil, guess what, buddy? You're getting sued, and you're not gonna be no going Congress, Neil, or this and that. You're not gonna be none of that because now you are another corrupt politician, a corrupt mayor. Okay. You let that shit happen to a 12-year-old kid on your hands, on your watch. Now you're going to have blood on your hands coming at you. You're going to have families coming at you. And I'm going to mind you, Holyoke is very crazy. And I'm going to tell you, when I mean crazy, fucking crazy. Holyoke is run by gangs, okay? And I mean, there's different gangs over there. There's La Familia, Flatbush, Latin Kings, Knights, Miatas, you name them over there. And they're fucking crazy. There's always battle turfs going on over there. That's why I keep my shit to myself. I keep to myself when I'm with my man. I'm safe. I'm good. Because now, when parents, well, I bet you 20%, all those other parents saw that commercial, they're gonna be like, all start talking, oh, okay, let's go find where he lives and go beat the shit out of him. Yes, I'll be glad to see that when I hear about it. He got fucked up. Now, I'm coming at you, Alex Morris, because y'all know you're the man of Hook, but I'm gonna come at you, and I'm gonna come at you hard, and I'm gonna come at you really fucking good. Now, yes, we're all struggling, because the $1,200 wasn't enough. And now we're still struggling because we're not gonna get the second check maybe until September now, because the Congress won't agree on anything. And this where it really, really pisses me off. And I mean pisses me off. My father worked for the PVT in Springfield for almost 30 years. Almost 30 years. So from 78 up until I was out of high school. That long. So make it like 30 years. Okay? I'm almost 30. So yeah, 30 years. And my father's been gone for a while. You know what I mean by gone. He's up there with the man, you know, with her and my grandparents. Morris is the mayor of Hoyoke, if I remember correctly. Okay, what I mean. You know what I mean by that correctly. And this really pisses me the hell off. And fucking disrespects me. And I want to go to him in the office. And I want to come at him hard. And I want to go off on him. And I want to say something to his face. He wants... Because PVT just started collecting fares on July 19th. Because at first their learners ride a bus for free because of COVID. That's why. So it was different. We had board on the bus in the back. Ride for free until they said when we were going to pay again. Which was July 19th. I was like, okay, understandable. So we had to wait. Then... He comes and he writes on the letter to PTA, and it was in the news, and I was reading it. And it caught my attention. And I'm like, wait a minute, whoa, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I thought Alex Morris was the mayor of Holyoke. And when he started going off on PTA, and that hurt me very badly, and that hurt me real bad, because you're disrespecting me and my father. I'm gonna come in one day, take me to fucking Hoyoke City Hall. Take me, I wanna see the fucking, I'm gonna tell the city people, take me to the fucking, I'm gonna be like, yo, take me to the fucking mayor's office. I got some shit to say to him, and I'm gonna call him out on the shit of him of Holyoke. Cause I'm gonna fucking call him out, and I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna put your ass in news, and I'm gonna make you look so damn stupid in news, because I'm gonna say what kind of fucking mayor you are for the city you are. And I am gonna stand for the people of Holyoke, and I'm gonna start representing these people, because I have respect for this damn city. And I have my man in there with me. I'm gonna tell him, yo, my man can hear me, and he's gonna say the same shit. And I'm like, telling my man, yo, you better start calling your boys here, because I'm like, no, there's gonna be no problem. But I'm gonna be like, yo, I respect Holyoke. I respect the people out here. I don't care if they're gang members or not. I respect in each one of them. Okay? I'm gonna say, you're a one corrupted mayor. You're in here banging women that you work with, and you're saying you're so-called gay. You told a cop, oh, I'll take my bro, your bro should be arrested, driving home drunk in a city car in Holyoke. For one, that was a big no-no. That was all over news on the radio. That was a big one. Then, and I'm gonna come out and say, yo, then you have the fucking balls to fucking say shit about my father's job. I want to be like, so you want to talk shit about PVTA? Okay. Say it to my say it to my fucking face with my man here. Okay? I'm gonna have every person from Holyoke right here and you're gonna be on number. I'm like, nope. And I'm gonna say and I wanna bring up the thing about the 12-year-old boy beaten by the Holyoke police. Also, you want to be another city and still remain silent because you don't want the cops out here me investigating. Because my boyfriend's family is fucking fired on the ambulance and on the police force. I can tell you have you arrested because investigating and you are fucking corrupted. Okay? Because people paying you on the table to keep your fucking mouth shut. And what I mean is, when I go over there and I'm gonna call him out on every fucking damn thing he is, and your commercials don't mean a damn thing for Holyoke. And I'm gonna tell my man, I'm like, one day, I'm gonna tell him, maybe on a Friday, take me to a Holyoke mayor. Because I wanna call him out on PBT, I wanna call him out on that police uniform on that beating, or that 12-year-old boy being beaten. I wanna call him out on every fucking thing he did. I wanna call him out on the things in the past, I'm gonna call him out on everything. And I'm gonna tell the people, I'm like, yo, don't re-elect Alex Morris, don't let them ask for Congress, don't elect him because he's nothing but a corrupt, fucking low-life bastard. Who do you stand up for? I'm gonna be like, I represent, I have respect for Holyoke, and this is how we're gonna do it. And you wanna try to get my boyfriend's family fired off the police force because of that shit? And if anyone tries to sue them and you, yeah, that's different, but you're gonna get my boyfriend's family fired, and that pisses me off. My man is a nice guy. His family's nice. His family don't, my man don't deserve this shit. His family don't deserve nothing. He hasn't done anything to nobody. I'm gonna tell me, I'm like, yo, I've been with this guy for 7 years, and yet his family is on the police force. I'm gonna say, he's got a family that's in the state police. He's got family in the police. He's got family members at the state police, Hoyok Police, and Springfield PD. I could tell him right now, call his family at police and have you investigated. And I'm gonna call and I'm like, yo, and then all the stuff I heard about you, I'm gonna come back at you and I'm gonna be like, yo, I heard a few rumors about you from a few years ago that you're having sex in your office with women and buying them things. And then your brother driving home drunk in a city car, and then you let that happen. And I'm gonna come back out and I'm gonna stand right in front of Morris and I'm gonna say to the people, I'm like, you know what? I got respect for you in your city, but don't re-elect this bastard because he's corrupt bastard. Don't elect him as your congressman. Don't elect him on anything. I have more respect for you guys than he does in your city. That's why now, whole commercial, the police reform thing with that 12-year-old boy, look at what kind of mayor he is. I will stand up for City Hall. I will speak the fucking mind in front of him. And I will say, who do you want out of this office? I'm like, I got respect for you guys. I have respect for everybody. I got respect for fucking Latinos. My boyfriend's fucking Latino. And that shit pisses me off. That means pisses me off. Between all this Congress shit and then Morris and Holyoke, nah. I don't fly with that shit. I don't fly with that shit. After that commercial last night, yeah, he remained silent and then he didn't do an investigation. I'm like, you should be actually out of the office for that one. And I'm gonna come on and say, man, you know what? I actually don't blame this kid's family. I actually sympathize with them because the 12-year-old kid did what? Nothing to get beaten. And I saw the kid's face on TV. The kid didn't even do anything. He was an innocent 12-year-old kid, and your police didn't do it, and you didn't even do a damn thing about it. But oh, what? Get paid what? $100,000, $400,000 on your fucking ass. One what? $10,000 suit, and then BJ's all these from these fucking women in your office behind closed doors. I'm gonna be like, you know what? This is what I'm gonna say. This is what kind of mayor. I'm like, what kind of mayor are you for Holyoke anyways? I have way more respect for these people in the city and everything. Maybe they need a person like me to represent the city fucking way better than you. I'm like, yo, I represent Holyoke. I don't care. Holyoke is little Puerto Rico. I have mad respect for people in Holyoke. Even though they're crazy ones, everything, but I got respect for them. A lot of respect. I just keep to myself and everything, but when I'm with my man, I'm with him, I'm cool and everything. I just keep shit to myself. I'm not coming to say, yo, I got respect for all you in this city. I show you guys man love and everything, but this man right here, the man, your man, he is out. I got respect for Holyoke. I'm like, yeah, I know this city is banking the vine. Oh, and he took all the vine rates down. What the hell you talking about vine rates down? Your vine rates going up. You already have 400 times on your asses. On your hands, man, Morris. 400 times on your hands. And you're saying your crime rate is going down? No, it's going up because you don't know how to handle your seat correctly and you don't know how to handle it. Those cops over there in Hood are doing everything in their goddamn fucking power to try to stop and prevent all this shit from happening. But yet, you don't give a fuck. But you're sucking against your dick sucked and fucking on these women and buying him all this shit. You're one fucking sorry motherfucking mayor I've seen Hood. I don't care if I have no education, politician and shit. But if they come and say, oh, let's elect this girl for mayor because she got respect for Holyoke, then you know what? Let me as mayor of Holyoke. I'll be mayor of Holyoke. I'll fucking make the city more better, more safer. Have more everything. Have more stuff for kids. More police, everything. But, the gangs, yeah. The gang stuff and then everything that changing. And I'm like, yo, I got mad love for the city. It pisses me off to see that commercial. It just pissed me off. I almost wanted to cry. Because he was just standing there and he was like this in the commercial. That's how he was like, because he was in the wrong. And I'll be like, yeah, sue him. Sue him. Don't sue the police department, sue him. You can't even do anything. The mayor's the one who should be sued because he's the one who didn't take the action like he should have. Your child didn't do nothing. That's all I gotta say. Adios.